Back here with more DT Daily. Thanks everybody for tuning in live on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, and Facebook. So we take your comments and questions. And right now we are joined by Chris Dixon of Pensole. Hello, Chris.
How you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for hopping in the studio with us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's just start off with maybe just a basic learning lesson for everybody in case they don't know what Pensole is.
Pensole is a footwear academy based in Portland, but it's extended to apparel and also color and material. So
for a footwear academy, are we talking about like this is somebody that could go there and learn from the basic beginning, or is it you're already in design and helps accent your education? Or
if you have interest, if you have interest in design, and you got some skills, maybe a raw talent, then Pensole is a place to actually get you like on the process of learning the process and sharpening those skills. Path. Yeah, sharpening the skills.
Well, and here, since we are live in Portland, this is basically the footwear capital of at least the U.S. Just because there's so many different companies here.
Without a doubt.
Adidas, Nike, Columbia, Keen. I'm sure I'm forgetting some.
Nah, you on point.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm like, is Under Armour here too now?
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, so Under Armour too.
Yep.
Yeah, so you've got all of that here. So it makes sense that you would have like something like this with Academy. So let's talk about you. How did you get into design?
Man, I started designing sneakers when I was like 7th grade. Just because I didn't get the ones that I wanted. I got like 2 pairs of shoes for the whole year. So I was big into basketball. It was a big basketball fan.
What was your favorite one?
My favorite basketball player?
No, well, we can talk about that forever. But shoe.
My favorite shoe of all time is the Nike Flight Posit 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the shoe that made me like say, who did this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you actually wanted to learn more about it, other than like, oh man, this.
Like somebody awesome, actually did had to draw this.
Yeah, came up with this idea.
Yeah.
And put it on there. Yeah. And so 7th grade, you're creating your own designs. Have any of those ever come to fruition?
No, it was just a hobby. I didn't even know it was a real job. You know, it was just like, I can't get these shoes, so I'm gonna just draw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that type of deal.
So you go from that, then how did you get into the industry? How'd you get into the business?
Just persistence. I had these hoop dreams, and at the end of my college career, I had the opportunity to either go play overseas or continue in design.
Nice.
So I ended up like staying with it, and one of my best friends is first cousins with Serena Williams.
What? No way.
Yeah. So that's
a nice in.
Yeah. So like my whole senior year was just like focusing on having this great portfolio.
Yeah.
And I asked him like, could he show Serena? And she was like, yeah.
What?
So I had
no way.
Yeah. So I had an opportunity to sit down with her and show her my work. And she basically said she didn't have any power to get me into Nike.
Right.
But she did have a new thing that she wanted to start. So I got my first opportunity with Serena Williams.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And
wow.
It was women's fashion, so it was one of those things where it's like, have you ever designed high heels? I'm like no.
Yeah, it's not something I've ever thought about.
Let's try it,
Yeah.
So, I tried it. I did it for a year with her, and her HSN line just like boomed. So Aniris just like fell off, but I got that experience.
That's really cool. So designing, high heel shoes, like that's a completely different concept than basketball shoes.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
it's definitely
like even just structurally, like you have the engineering side of it.
Right, right. It was really cool because it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Everything is so traditional. It gave me a new opportunity to approach it. Yeah.
Well, with that, so you went from there, and then you got into designing other shoes.
Yeah. So after Serena's job, I entered a competition called Future Soul. That was when Dwayne was still at Jordan Brand.
Nice.
And I ended up winning that competition, and that kind of got me up under his wing. That's when he invited me to Pensole for the first time. And I told him what I was working on, which was like this dual heel that I had with Serena. And he just wanted to take me in as a mentee, and it's been on ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what you've got right here.
So fast forward to 2017. I took a break from, the women's high heels, and I entered the World Sneaker Championship, which is an international competition. And, you have a chance to submit one design, and it's almost like the March Madness of shoes.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's just like a
It's like
whole
brackets, like
bracket.
a tournament. Yeah.
Oh,
like
damn.
The top 64 of the world, and
Is there a ranking system?
yes, it's
Really?
not.
It is
It's
like-
not really a ranking system. It's just
Yeah.
like kind of random.
But there's like kind of your favorites or whatever.
Yeah, you have to have people vote for you
Mm-hmm.
for the favorite. So that's the hard part. You know.
Damn, but you won it.
Yeah, it was.
You
it
beat
was-
out all these other people.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was pretty
That's
crazy.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so the winning design was supposed to go to Foot Locker, and you win $20K and a lot of products from Wacom.
So you're talking about these are like major companies that are entering this too.
No, it was just like
Like-
all your design peers.
Okay.
So it's just like everybody that you know that's doing something is like you're up against them.
You're going
But
against all those.
It's also a camaraderie thing because
Mm-hmm.
know everybody's like cheering for you at the same time they're competing.
Right.
Because you still have your favorite designers that's like your
Yeah.
friends or whatever. But it was a cool experience.
And so what was it about this shoe that like walk us through the process of designing this one?
This one was so at the time I was in between like my venture, like I just like wanted to step away. I just wanted to do something creative, and this was an opportunity. But I had no team. I was doing everything on my own with this venture, and it's like I wanted to be back at Pensole. Like I wanted to have that team feel. So I was like, man, what if I did a shoe that's inspired by the Pensole experience?
Yeah.
And it was around February, with Dwayne. I feel like he's a person that needs to be celebrated as far as Black history. So that was my focus, was just like, let's create a Black History Month inspired shoe that ties the modern to the classic. That's
to
why.
bridge that gap.
Yeah, so that's why it's like a slip on, kind of like the whole knit game these days with the laces. The laces go to the back.
I mean, it looks amazing, and I will say it does look comfortable.
Super comfortable. I got the lightest EVA compound that Vibram offers. They haven't used it yet, so it's super special to me. I've been wear testing it for the last 3 months, and it's really an all-day shoe, not being biased at all.
Yeah.
It's really, really comfortable.
It's good for everything.
Yes.
So when is this going to be available? People to pick up?
Yeah, so during Sneaker Week, we did a dojo experience. So this is called the dojo. That's a nickname for the Pensole Footwear Academy. We did a experience where people can actually see the process.
Walk through how it worked.
Make their own colorway, and then try it on, and then pre-order. So we're about to deliver the pre-orders in the next week or so.
Wow.
And then we're going to launch the constant development at the top of the year.
So this is a big couple of weeks for you.
Oh yeah, this is a dream come true,
huge.
man. From 7th grade to drawing sneakers, like to actually having it made and being able to let other people enjoy it.
Well, congratulations. I mean, that's so awesome.
I appreciate
you
it.
to walk through all that. So where can people follow what you do? Follow along.
Oh man, Chris Dixon NC on Instagram, and right now, constant development is developing.
So Constant Development's your company.
Yeah, that's my company. So this is a Pensole shoe, and then it'll venture off into its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've got your own stuff in the works.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Chris, thank you so much for coming by and talking about this.
Thanks for having me.
It's an
man.
inspiring story. Where did you go to college?
I went to Harding University.
Okay, Harding University. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
so
a
you
small
played
college.
basketball for Harding?
Yeah.
Nice.
I played basketball, and design was art was my first love.
Yeah.
Then I just got tired of the business of basketball.
Yeah.
Just like follow my heart. Yeah.
There it is, 7th grade to right now.
Yes, sir.
Releasing your shoe next week. Dude,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
That's
it.
awesome, Chris.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, too.
Thank you.